weights will be lighter than the memories. The scars will tell my story. And until that day, I have one mission: keep moving until my last breath. I never asked for an easy life. I asked for the strength to survive a difficult one. Every sunrise became another opportunity. Every sunset another reminder that time never waits. The world kept spinning, so did I. When everyone rested, I kept building. When everyone celebrated, I kept preparing. Because champions don't live for the applause, they live for the promise they made to themselves. The road is long, the mountain is high, the storm is coming. Good, that's exactly where I belong. Until my last breath, I'll keep fighting. Until my last breath, I'll keep climbing. When my body grows tired, my purpose will carry me. When my legs begin to shake, my heart will lead the way. No surrender, no retreat. Until my last breath. Every scar became another memory. Every bruise another lesson. Every failure another reason to return stronger. I stopped counting how many times I fell. I started counting how many times I stood back up. That's the difference. Not perfection, persistence, not talent. Consistency, not luck. Discipline. Hear the heartbeat, feel the fire, grip the iron, lift your vision. Every second you refuse to quit becomes another victory. No one can ever take away. When it's hard, when it hurts, when nobody believes, when fear says stop. Until my last breath, I'll never become a prisoner of comfort. I'll become the man I promised I would be. If tomorrow never comes, let today be enough. Enough courage, enough discipline, enough sacrifice, enough love for the dream that refused to die. I don't need the world to remember my name. I only need to know I gave everything I had. There will come a day when I lift my final weight, run my final mile, take my final breath. But that day will never arrive with regret, because I chose discipline over comfort, over fear, purpose over excuses. I didn't chase an easy life, I built a meaningful one, and that's enough. Until my last breath, I'll honor the mission. Until my last breath, I protect the promise. Every sunrise is another chance to grow. Every failure, another lesson. Every victory, another reminder that nothing worth having comes easy. Stand taller, fight harder, dream bigger, love the process, respect the struggle, never stop becoming until my last breath. When the music fades, when the lights go out, when the crowd disappears, only one question remains. Did you become the person you promised yourself you would become? I did. I did. Before the strength, there was fear. Before the confidence, there was doubt. Before the victory, there was darkness. The world thought the darkness would destroy me. Instead, it created me. I remember the nights when silence felt louder than any crowd. The nights when failure sat beside me, when hope was nothing more than a distant light. I questioned everything, my purpose, my future, my strength. But every time life knocked me down, I discovered the ground was never my home. I was built to rise again, again, again. Darkness doesn't ask permission, it arrives, but so does courage. And courage always chooses to stay. Darkness made me, pain shaped me, pressure forged me, discipline saved me. Every scar became another chapter, every setback became another weapon. I don't fear the dark anymore. The dark knows my name. There was nobody to save me, no miracle, no shortcut, no easy answer. Only a choice, stay broken or rebuild, brick by brick, rep by rep, day by day. I chose the harder path because easy roads never led to legendary lives. The storms never stopped, I simply learned how to walk through the rain. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hear the heartbeat, that's survival. Hear those lungs, that's resilience. Feel that weight, that's transformation. Every second inside the struggle writes another page of your legacy. Darkness made me stronger, pain made me wiser, failure made me fearless, discipline made me unstoppable. I don't run from the storm, I become the storm. Every obstacle becomes another step toward the man I promised I would become. One day, people will ask where confidence comes from. They'll never know how many nights I cried without anyone hearing me. They'll never know how many mornings I showed up with nothing left except determination. That's the secret. Strength isn't born in comfort, it's born when nobody is coming to save you. Now, the darkness feels familiar, not because I'm trapped inside it, because I learned how to carry my own light. Fear still exists, pain still arrives, failure still visits, but none of them live here anymore. This mind belongs to discipline, this heart belongs to purpose, this life belongs to the mission. Darkness made me, but it never owned me. Pressure tested me, but it never broke me. The fire burned me, but it also forged me. Today I stand taller, not because life became easier, because I became harder to break. No fear, no excuses, no surrender, only forward, forever. 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 The world fears the darkness. I don't, because somewhere inside the darkness I found myself. Some people wait for the perfect day, the perfect mood, the perfect motivation. I don't. Every day is a day to fight. No weekdays, only stronger ones. The alarm screams, my body protests. The bed whispers, stay, but purpose speaks louder. Every morning is another battlefield. The first victory is opening my eyes and refusing to negotiate with comfort. The mirror doesn't ask how I feel, it asks who I'm becoming. So I answer with action, not words, not promises, just work again. Again. Excuses grow in comfortable places, champions grow under pressure. Pain arise, I welcome it, because every challenge introduces me to a stronger version of myself. No weekdays, no easy roads, no borrowed dreams. Every rep writes another chapter. Every drop of sweat builds another legacy. Stand up, push harder, breathe deeper, fight longer. No weekdays, only stronger minds. People think strength lies inside the muscles, the wrong. Strength begins inside decisions. The decision to keep going when motivation disappears. The decision to train when nobody is watching. The decision to believe before success arrives. I don't fear hard days anymore. Hard days so does my determination. One more rap, one more chance, one more victory. No weekdays, no surrender, no retreat. Every sunrise is another invitation to become dangerous. When the body says stop, the mind says keep moving. When fear appears, purpose answers. When doubt speaks, discipline finishes the conversation. They'll never remember how many times you almost quit. They'll remember that you didn't. They'll admire the strength, but they'll never see the lonely mornings, the missed celebrations, the sacrifices, the silent victories. That's where champions are really born. I don't train to impress strangers. I train to honor the promises I made to myself. Every scar reminds me I survived. Every bruise proves I showed up. Every failure teaches me how to win the next battle. The world keeps changing my standards. Never do. Discipline isn't what I practice, it's who I am.
No weekdays,
Only stronger choices,
only stronger habits,
only stronger minds.
stand taller,
Lift heavier,
run farther.
dream bigger. The strongest warrior
Isn't the one who never struggles,
is the one
who never stops.
showing up.
No weekdays,
Hungry, relentless progress. When the world sleeps,
train,
when the world doubts,
build,
when the world quits,
rise.
oh, no weekdays, only warriors.
No weekdays,
Only warriors. Every kingdom has a throne. Every throne has a price. This one is built from sweat, forged by pain, protected by discipline. I never inherited greatness, nobody opened the gates, nobody cleared the path. Every step forward was earned through resistance. Every scar became another brick in the fortress. I was building the world, rewards those who arrive first. Life remembers those who never stop climbing. I walked through storms without shelter. I trained when motivation disappeared. I believed long before there was proof, because belief is stronger than circumstance.
pressure,
Build my foundation,
hand,
forge my armor,
discipline,
became my crown.
the iron throne.
Was never given, it was earned. Every rep, every sacrifice, every sunrise. Stand tall, lift higher, fight harder, rule your mind before you rule your life. The iron throne belongs to those who never surrender. The barbell never respected my excuses, it respected my consistency. Every workout was another vote for the man I wanted to become. I stopped chasing comfort, comfort never built an empire. I embraced a difficult road, because difficult roads led to extraordinary destinations. When others rested, I refined. When others complained, I adapted. When others quit, I advanced. The room grows quiet, only the heartbeat remains. Every breath echoes like a promise, grip tighter, stand stronger. The next lift changes everything.
First off,
Conquer.
the iron throne.
Repeat, the iron throne isn't made of metal, it's built from discipline. One decision, one workout, one victory at a time. Every drop of sweat moves you closer to the throne you've been building your entire life. People admire the crown, they rarely respect the sacrifice beneath it. They see confidence, they don't see the fear you defeated. They see strength, they don't see the mornings you almost stayed home. Real kings aren't crowned by the world, they crown themselves through action.
The iron throne.
Today, I don't compete for attention, I compete against yesterday. Every challenge becomes another opportunity. Every obstacle becomes another teacher. I no longer ask if I'm good enough, I ask if I'm giving everything. If the answer isn't yes, I keep going, because excellence isn't a destination, it's a standard.
The iron throne.
Carry the weight, carry the scars, carry the responsibility. Lead yourself, master your fear, honor your promise. Stand up, rise higher, claim the throne you earned.
No kingdom,
Can stand without discipline.
no legacy.
Can survive without sacrifice.
On the throne,
Was never outside you.
no.
It has always been within.
Oh,
System. Online. Fear. Disabled. Excuses. Deleted. Mission. Activated. Welcome to the Beast Protocol. Yeah. There was a version of me, comfortable, predictable, satisfied with average. That version no longer exists. I bury him beneath cold mornings, empty gyms, bleeding hands, and thousands of repetitions. The world taught me to seek comfort. The iron taught me to seek growth. Every scar became another lesson. Every failure became another blueprint. Every setback became another opportunity to rebuild something stronger. People chase motivation, I build systems because systems never wake up feeling lazy. No emotions, only execution, no hesitation, only movement, no permission, only purpose. Activate the Beast Protocol.
silence and doubt, destroy the limit.
Rewrite the rules.
Every heartbeat is another command.
Every rep is another upgrade.
No retreat,
No surrender, only evolution.
Beast Protocol activated.
The mirror used to show fear, now he shows discipline. I stopped asking, what if I fail? I started asking, what if I never tried? That question changed everything, the weight never became lighter. I simply became stronger, the mountain never became smaller. My mindset became bigger, pressure is no longer my enemy. It's my training partner, every difficult day adds another layer to my arm. Heart racing, vision narrowing, hands gripping, mind sharpening. Everything hurts good, transformation has begun. Every second you survive becomes another reason you'll never quit again.
Activate, attack, adapt.
Overcome,
Beast Protocol
doesn't recognize,
comfort.
it recognizes commitment. Every scar is another medal, every drop of sweat
Here's another signature.
on the contract between you and greatness. One day, people will notice the muscles, the confidence, the victories they'll never notice. The lonely mornings, the missed celebrations, the silent tears, the endless discipline. That's okay. Champions aren't built under bright lights. They're built when nobody is watching. Today, I stopped negotiating with weakness today. I stopped waiting for perfect conditions today. I become the man my younger self needed to see. No shortcuts, no easy roads, no excuses, only standards. Higher, stronger, faster, relentless. I don't chase greatness, I become the kind of person greatness follows.
Activate.
The Beast Protocol.
Break every limit.
Destroy
Every excuse conquer.
every fear. Stand taller, lift heavier, think bigger, fight harder.
Every sunrise.
Here's another opportunity to prove that discipline will always defeat talent. Without effort, the beast was never inside the gym. The beast was always inside you.
Protocol complete.
Mind upgraded,
Mind upgraded. Body transformed.
mission
Continues.
tomorrow. We build again. There are two kinds of people. Those who wait and those who build. I stopped waiting the day I wrote my own code. A code that can never be broken. Yeah. I don't wake up because I feel motivated. I wake up because the mission doesn't care how I feel. The mirror doesn't reward excuses. The barbell doesn't respect words. Only action, only consistency, only discipline. Every sunrise is another test. Every workout another opportunity to prove that yesterday will never define tomorrow. I don't chase easy. Easy never changed anyone. I chase growth, even when it hurts, especially when it hurts. The world keeps asking,
Why do you keep going?
because stopping would cost me more than pain ever could. This is my code. No excuses, no surrender, no shortcuts, no fear.
Stand up,
Fight back, move forward again. Again. This code cannot be broken. I built these shoulders under pressure. I built this mindset inside chaos. Every scar earned its place. Every failure became another chapter in the story still being written. They told me to slow down. I accelerated. They expected me to quit. I surprised them by becoming stronger. Not louder, not luckier, just stronger. Listen, that heartbeat isn't asking for permission. It's demanding another chance. Grip the weight, lock your focus. Forget the noise. This moment belongs to those who refuse to break.
no excuses,
No retreat, no mercy.
no mercy.
My body gets tired.
My purpose
Never does. My muscles fail. My mindset refuses. I don't need perfect conditions. I only need another opportunity to become better than yesterday. One day, people will see confidence. They won't see the fear. I defeat it. They'll see strength. They won't see the nights I almost gave up.
they'll see.
Victory. They'll never see the price I paid to earn it, but that's okay.
Legends,
Never train for attention. They train for legacy. I made peace with pain. I became friends with discipline. I stopped chasing motivation because motivation comes and goes. Standards stay forever when the storm arrives. I don't hide. I walk into it when the mountain rises. I don't complain. I climb it when fear appears. I smile because fear has already lost.
this is my code.
Written this way, forged in sacrifice, protected by discipline. Every rep is another promise. Every workout, another victory. Every sunrise, another beginning. I don't need permission to become great. I only need the courage to continue.
This code,
Will outlive
every excuse
this code.
is unbreakable.
When they ask, what made you different? Don't answer.
Let your actions speak.
Because real strength,
Needs no explanation.
it only needs consistency.
Consistency. One more set.
That's what separates
Dreamers.
from champions. When everyone else stops, this is where legends begin. The plates are heavier now, the room feels smaller. Every muscle is screaming, every breath feels borrowed. My hands shake, my heartbeat races. The mirror asks,
Do you still want this?
I don't answer, I grip the bar tighter. Because some questions aren't answered with words, they're answered with action. Every drop of sweat is another signature on the contract I made with myself. No quitting, no excuses,
No turning back.
the body says enough.
The mind replies.
Not yet, the soul whispers.
Finish what you started.
One more rep, one more breath, one more chance to become someone you've never been before. The last set is never about strength, it's about character. The last set is where fear ends and discipline wins. Nobody remembers the easy workouts. Nobody tells stories about comfort. History remembers those who kept going after the pain arrived. Every champion has a moment when quitting knew treasonable. That moment creates two paths. One leads to regret, the other leads to greatness. I choose greatness every single time. Your lungs are burning. Good. Your legs are shaking. Good. Good. Your vision is blurry. Good. That means you're standing at the edge of transformation. Don't leave now. This is exactly where the old version entire life. Years from now, nobody will ask how comfortable the journey was. They'll ask who you became, not how easy the road felt, but how many times you stood back up. Strength isn't measured by the way you live. It's measured by the promises you keep. Today, I refuse to be average tomorrow. I refuse to be forgotten. Every workout is another vote for the person I'm becoming. Every sacrifice adds another brick to a legacy that no one can take away. I don't train for applause, I train because excellence became my standard. One more set, one more victory, one more battle won, one more excuse destroyed. The last set isn't the end, it's the beginning of a stronger mind, a stronger body, a stronger life. Leave nothing behind, walk away knowing you gave everything. When the weight finally touches the floor, you realize you didn't just lift iron, you lifted the limits you once believed could never move. Silence. That's what champions are made. No cameras, no applause, no audience, just iron and a promise to become someone impossible to break. The world celebrates victory, but it never celebrates preparation. Nobody sees the 5 a.m. alarms, the empty parking lot, the cold air, the lights turning on before sunrise. They only notice when the trophy is raised, not when the foundation was poured. Every quiet morning became another break, every lonely workout another layer of armor. I learned that silence can be louder than any crowd, because results speak without words. While they were talking, I was training. While they were watching, I was building. While they were waiting, I was becoming. Forged in silence, built through sacrifice. Every MC moment created visible greatness. Silence, no shortcuts, no applause, just discipline echoing through every heartbeat. The strongest fire doesn't always roar, sometimes it burns quietly. Every meal prepared, every workout completed, every temptation ignored, every excuse defeated. These victories don't make headlines, but they change lives. I stopped asking for recognition because recognition never lifted the weight. Discipline did. The bar gets heavier, so does my resolve. The room gets darker, my vision gets clearer. Pressure rises, fear fades, the harder it becomes, the calmer I become. Forged in silence, tempered by pain, strength isn't a gift, it's a decision made every single day. When no one believes, believe anyway. When no one watches, work anyway. One day, but call it confidence, they won't know it was built from thousands of silent victory. One day, they'll call it talent, they'll never see the years spent becoming who I am today. The mirror remembers every promise I refused to break. Every failure became another lesson, every setback became another staircase. I no longer fear being underestimated, because seeds grow underground long before they reach the sunlight. My roots were built where nobody looked, that's why the storm can't move me. Forged in silence, raised by discipline, driven by purpose, unstoppable by choice. The loudest person is rarely the strongest. Real power doesn't need to announce itself, it simply arrives. Prepare, keep building, even when nobody notices. Keep believing, even when nobody understands. Because one day, the silence will become your legacy. No mercy.
Not for excuses.
Not for excuses.
Not for fear.
Not for fear.
Not for yesterday.
The moment I step inside,
Everything changes.
welcome to no mercy mode. The iron doesn't care how tired I am. The clock doesn't care how long I've suffered. The world doesn't stop because I feel weak, so neither do I. Every blade I load is another promise. Every scar I carry is another reminder. Weakness visited me, but it never stayed. Because every time I hit the floor, I learned how to stand taller. Pain never defeated me, it educated me. The body whispers,
Slow down.
the mind answers,
One more.
the heart says,
We're not finished.
no mercy mode.
Every rep matters.
Every second counts, every drop of sweat builds another legend.
Mercy mode. No fear.
No comfort, no surrender, only progress, only purpose, only power.
No mercy mode.
There was a version of me who believed he wasn't enough. He searched for motivation, for approval, for shortcuts. I buried him under thousands of repetitions. Now, the only voice I listen to is discipline. Every sunrise is another opportunity. Every workout, another battle, one I don't compete for attention. I compete for respect. Feel your heartbeat, it's getting louder. Feel your lungs, they're learning. Feel your muscles, they're changing. This pain is temporary. This transformation is permanent.
Mercy mode.
Lift when it hurts, run when it burns, fight when it gets hard. Champions aren't created on easy days. They're built when nobody is watching. Years from now, they'll admire the results. They'll never understand the mornings, the sacrifices, the loneliness, the discipline. Success looks simple, only from the outside. I don't fear failure anymore. Failure taught me how to rebuild. I don't fear pressure, pressure taught me how to grow. I don't fear pain, pain introduced me to my strongest self. So bring the heavier weight, bring the impossible challenge, bring the longest road. I'll answer the same way. Oh, I always do with action.
No mercy mode.
This is who I am, not because I never struggle, but because I never stop.
No mercy mode.
The mirror doesn't see a perfect man, it sees a disciplined one, and that's enough.
No mercy.
No mercy,
For excuses.
only mercy
Only mercy.
for the dream worth fighting for. Every legend started as a beginner. Every giant was once overlooked. Every titan was forged in fire. Tonight, we rise! Yeah. They counted me out before I ever stepped into the arena. Too small, too weak, too late, too ordinary. Those words echo louder than any crowd. For a while I believed them until I realized the loudest voice didn't have to be there. could be mine. So I rewrote every story they tried to write for me. Every sunrise became a mission. Every workout became a promise. Every failure became another page in the book they'll never understand. Pressure made me stronger, pain made me wiser, discipline made me dangerous. Now the impossible has become my warm up, rise. Like titans, like mountains, like warriors, never bow down. The storm may come, the night may fall, but legends always rise. Like titans, like titans. The gym became more than a place, it became my battlefield. The barbell, never cared how tired I was, the clock never slowed down. Because I wanted comfort every rep, asked one question: how badly do you want it? So I answer with sweat, with discipline, with sacrifice, again and again, and again. Feel the weight, feel the heartbeat, feel the fire inside your chest. That's not fear, that's power, waiting to be unleashed. Don't stop now, you're closer than you've ever been. Rise. When they doubt you, rise, rise. When you fall, rise, rise. When your body says quit, rise. When the world says no, because titans don't wait for perfect conditions, they create them. Yeah, years from now, people will admire the strength, the confidence, the discipline, but they'll never see the lonely mornings, the silent battles, the tears hidden behind determination. That's okay, because greatness was never built for applause, it was built for legacy. I don't compete with the world anymore, I compete with yesterday. Every sunrise is another chance to become harder to break. Every challenge is another invitation to become someone my younger self will be proud of. No shortcuts, no excuses, no surrender, only progress. Rise like titans, carry your scars with pride, carry your dreams without fear, carry your purpose until the world has no choice but to notice. You were never born to fit in, you were born to stand above the crowd. Rise, fight, lead, become legendary, become unbreakable, become a titan. The strongest muscle isn't your body, it's your mind. Train it, protect it, trust it. And when the world asks who you are, smile, because your actions already answer. Rise. Leaves a scar, but the deepest scars can't be seen. The greatest enemy was never out there, it was always inside me. I looked into the mirror, searching for someone to blame. The reflection stared back, silent. No excuses, no sympathy, only truth I realized. Nobody stole my dream, nobody held me back. The chains were forged by my own fear, so I broke them. One decision, one workout, one sacrifice at a time. The world wasn't against me, my comfort was fear whisper. You'll never make it, discipline answered. Watch me. Pain knocked, I opened the door. Failure arrived, I invited it in, because every enemy became another teacher. This is the war within. Mind against doubt, heart against fear, soul against surrender. I refuse to lose myself, I refuse to quit now. The battle isn't over, I'm still standing. morning, the same choice, become weaker or become dangerous. Nobody can lift your dreams except you. Nobody can carry your purpose except you. The weights became heavier, so did I. The nights became longer, so did my vision. Pressure tried to crush me, instead it carved me into something stronger. Feel the silence, feel your heartbeat, feel your lungs begging for mercy. Keep moving, because pain has an expiration date. Regret does not. One more rep, one more breath, one more chance to rewrite history. I don't run from struggle, I run through it, because warriors aren't built in comfort, they're built inside the storm. The mirror changed, not because my body changed, because my mind did. Confidence wasn't found, it was earned. Respect wasn't given, it was built. Victory wasn't luck, it was repetition. Again, again, again. The world may never know how many nights I almost gave up, how many mornings I trained with nothing left, but that's okay. Legends don't need witnesses, they need standards. Every scar became a reminder, every failure became fuel, every setback became another reason to keep climbing. Created the warrior.
The strongest victory.
The strongest victory
Isn't over, no.
isn't over another person.
It's over.
The person you were yesterday. Win that battle, and nothing can stop you.